So what do you want to know about my lovely locks? I've had them now for about 2.5 years, and there's a great story that goes along with it.
I would like to hear it.
Okay, well, back in 2007, it was April 2007, prior to doing the Wonder Woman project with Ange 13, who's another local MC here in the Chicago area, I cut off all of my hair. It was very long. I was wearing it natural prior to that, but I changed it up so much that I decided I was going to commit to something. And my locks are kind of like a measuring stick of the day I made the commitment.
Were you ever relaxed?
Yes, I think that every Black woman sometime in her life has been relaxed. And when I had relaxers, my hair was very thin. I hated sitting and being burned for hours. It just wasn't as healthy as going natural. I've been natural for quite some time, probably the pioneer in my family.
How has it been with your family and your friends and your relationships? Just talk to me about that.
Well, as far as family, this is my second time getting locks. The first time around, it was more or less, let me try something different. There was no commitment to it. It was just kind of everybody started wearing locks, so I was doing it. My grandmother, she cried. She said, "How can you do this to your beautiful hair? That is so permanent. You have beautiful, beautiful hair." And but the funny thing is that my grandmother wears her hair natural. My other grandmother has locks. My mother has locks. My aunt has locks. So I've seen just the transition from, wearing either perms or the relaxers, which curls, to just wearing their hair natural. Back when I went to the beauty shop, they never could get my hair the way that I wanted it. You'll come in with the pretty picture, like just like her, make it look just like her, and it never would. So that's how I started doing my own hair. And with my locks, it kind of just, went into me doing it myself. Fabulous. So I use organics.
I love that stuff. It's good, people.
Yep, all of the cream, all of the olive oil.
I love olive oil. So do you just use extra virgin olive oil on your hair, or do you just use the products with olive oil in it?
I use the product with the olive oil in it. Very rarely will I use the natural olive oil. Only maybe once a quarter when I'm giving myself a nice hot oil treatment.
Okay. Give our audience some tips about different styles. Like, I love the way you're rocking them today. That's fabulous. Just let the ladies know that's out there, some different styles. And if they would like to maybe go natural, what would you say that they should do?
The first thing is, if you want to go natural, cut it off. Cut it all off.
Big chop. Cut it out.
Chop it off.
I told you. Someone else.
Start fresh. Start new. You'll enjoy the experience a lot more. And then as far as styles are concerned, I've always been a person who just went crazy with different things because, again, I get bored with the same thing. And why this is such a big triumph for me, because I'm going on 3 years in April of 2010. Yay. Yes. But some curly styles that I wear. You guys have some pictures with my hair curly. Tie it up in a few bantu knots, set it that way. You don't even have to go through the full wash. You just spray it a little bit or put a nice cream moisturizer in your hair, wrap it up into bantu knots and set it for a few hours, and you have a nice flowy curl. Okay. The smaller the bantu knots, the tighter your curls are going to be. The bigger the bantu knots, the knot, you get those what I call Charlie Angels,
right? Flowing
curls.
Yeah. This is an example of a larger knot, you guys.
Yep.
This is yarn, though. I'm not locked. Just fooling you guys.
And then some other things is you can do the twist like how I have here to the head. Oh, that's so cute. And what I'm known, I'll do it up into ponytails. Sometimes I'll take the back because it's so long and do it there as well. And I do more of a, I don't part it. I don't do anything. I just kind of twist over. Real easy, real easy. If you know how to braid your own hair, you can also braid locks, so it's all in the parting, the way it was originally parted, that is going to determine how your locks fall.
In the last couple of seconds here, I would like for you to tell us what you're doing next and what's on the horizon for you.
Yes, 2010, guys, is the year of action, whether that's cutting off your hair or doing what I'm doing with Black Boot Inc. in the community. And that's blackbootinc.com. That's BLACKBOOT as in Tom, Inc., INK.com. We're holding a huge Stop the Silence event at the Abbey Pub on December 17th, pulling together some of the great local hip hop artists to kind of speak out against the violence that has not to speak out, make some noise against the violence that has been occurring here in the city. What I'm trying to do with Black Boot Inc. is just give people a fresh approach to philanthropy, whether it's through time or money, and I use my skills with writing and hip hop to kind of motivate my generation and the generations that's coming up under me, because basically hip hop is the language.
So there you have it. Check out Unmuvabo. I will post all of the information on ChicagoNow at the main attraction. Come by, check me out, check her out, and remember, go natural. It's the best thing that you could do for your hair.